Women cheat more than men?
Far more.
Come on.
Far, far more.
Come on.
Far from.
Why do you think women cheat more than men?
Because they're in denial about the infidelity. When they cheat, they don't even label it as that. If a woman starts cheating,
what do they label it as?
They label it as my husband's no longer satisfying me. They won't even say I'm cheating. They find a way to redirect and shift the terminology so that they are void of guilt.
Really?
Absolutely. Infidelity is a result of men not being masculine and women not being feminine. If a woman is cheating, it's because she has a man that accepts unacceptable because he is unwilling to walk away when his boundaries are broken. When women meet that man with a good woman with good morals, and she doesn't want that man. She's like, I don't want to weaken.
She'll leave.
She'll leave. She'll replace him with somebody who has boundaries that suit her morals.
But she won't cheat because she'll have the values of like, this isn't working, it's sad.
No, I don't want
but
somebody
I'm not going to cheat
weak.
while I'm with you.
No desire to cheat. She's not a sexual being. So she's looking for somebody who can lead a household. But the woman who's planning to come home late all the time and planning to go on a bunch of holidays and planning to keep in touch with her ex and planning to post a bunch of provocative pictures online, he's perfect. He's perfect because he'll maybe pay for everything. He'll maybe sort the house out, maybe give her the kids.
And she can keep getting the validation from all these other men in
whoever
certain ways.
She wants. And he'll say, oh, babe, I don't really like that bikini picture. And she'll say, stop oppressing me. And that will be the end of the conversation. And she'll carry on doing what she wants. And he'll say, oh, you're going to come home today? I'll come home when I want. And he'll say, okay. And because she recognizes he doesn't have the willingness to walk away, when the man isn't masculine, his days are numbered. His days, and good women filter themselves off away from men that are too agreeable. Now, when women get cheated on, again, it's a lack of femininity. Honestly, what I've noticed with married men that cheat, it's not that they love somebody else so much or they found someone more beautiful. They simply have a wife that is no longer catering to their needs in any way, shape or form. So
what type of needs? Their sexual needs, their intimacy needs, their supportive needs?
All kinds of needs. So what I mean by that, it could be as simple as there's a coffee ready because you're going to work. Or it could be as deep as I haven't slept with you in 6 months. It's his needs no longer matter. And it's really difficult. I understand when you have kids and stuff like that, it becomes difficult.
Is it when he feels his needs don't matter, or he's communicating what he wants and she's not willing to provide that?
He's saying it.
He's saying it and she's just like, I don't have time for this, or she's busy or whatever.
He's often saying it, but she's also not predicting his needs. And that's part of femininity. Part of femininity is, I know he's coming home, let me just warm up a bit of food. Or I know that he's got work at an early start, let me just iron that shirt quickly because he's going to make a mess if he does it. It's part of femininity.
What would the feminist movement say to that?
They would say men are not babies, but here's the reality. They are. In a lot of ways they are. In a lot of ways they really are.
I can be a baby sometimes, but
you know what it is? It's something about when their wife makes them a meal, it tastes totally different to whatever you could order or whatever they could order themselves.
There's a love to it. There's a support behind
it. Being seen. Yeah. It's being seen in a way that nobody else sees them. Of course you can make your own coffee in the morning, but there's something about your wife just putting it there without you asking for it that just makes you feel seen. When women forget to do that, they set the tone for a man to now go towards escorts because they're almost creating a transactional relationship. They're making him feel like an ATM anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm not getting my needs met.
I'm paying for everything.
And I'm being disrespected maybe.
I'm already an ATM.
Whether that's okay or not to think that way, that's just the interpretation.
That's the way he sees it. So if I'm coming home and she doesn't even notice I'm there, she's never cooked a meal, she's never asked me how my day is, but I'm paying for everything and I'm giving her a great life, I'm already an ATM. I might as well be an ATM to somebody who's going to touch me and kiss me and look at me.
Serve my sexual needs or something.
Exactly. Who's going to look at me.
At least pretend.
At least, even if
act for an hour.
Exactly.
Right?
And the worst thing is escorts and sugar babies and stuff, they know this man's been deprived of attention. So they know exactly what to say to these men to have them putty in their hands. If I wanted to, if I was an escort, I would know exactly what to say to him.
Just how to touch him, how to connect with him, how to be there for him.
Do you need a coffee? Do you take 2 sugars or 1? Some men haven't heard that in years from their wives.
Wow.
They haven't heard that in years. Do you want me to rub your shoulders? They haven't heard that in years from their wives. And these are men that work hard and do that, this, that. I'm not saying they're justified. They build a resentment. So when women get cheated on, it's their lack of femininity. And when men get cheated on, it's their lack of masculinity. And people hate me for this because what they want to say is, I was cheated on because my ex was a narcissist. Infidelity is a dynamic. There are compulsive cheaters, but even in that process, you select that compulsive cheater. They show you the signs anyway. If I'm a woman without boundaries, I'll know because he comes home late, he's sloppy, I'll know something. But the reality is, and people always come for me and you're victim blaming, but no, this is not what we're doing here. The reality is people shouldn't cheat, but also thieves shouldn't steal. But I have to lock my doors. I have to. I have to protect myself. Similarly, people shouldn't cheat, but I have to lock my doors. I have to at least ensure I'm creating a dynamic that creates enough intimacy where they don't need to. If they then go on to, at least I know I did everything. But if I don't cover the basics, of course it's going to lead to,
Right.
yeah, of course.